Welcome to another new Football Manager 2015 experiment. In this experiment, I'm featuring a World Super League database. This has been one of the most requested experiments on my channel. People have been tweeting me as well, asking if I could do this. Now, I've sort of cheated a bit. I've not made my own World Super League. I've decided to use one that's on Steam already. So I'll put that in the description below, a link to it, so you can download it yourself and play on it. It's made by someone called David O'Care. It's got over 15,000 visitors and almost 5,000 subscribers to this. It's very good. It's based on one from last year. There's a few issues with it. There always is with these sort of things. But I thought I'd do an experiment whereby I just installed it, and I'm going to holiday into the future and see what happens. Who will win the big league? We'll have a look at the leagues before holidaying one season in this part one, just to see which teams are in each division. In the top division, for example, we've got the likes of Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Juventus, Liverpool, Man United, Man City. You know, it's done on reputation. So these are the top 20 teams by reputation on the game, and as we go down, obviously that's the next lot. It's done in England, so the top division used to be the Premier League, and this used to be the Championship, which is why there's 24 teams. And as we go down, you can just have a look at the teams. You can pause it if you like to see which teams are where. It's all done on reputation, so there's nothing controversial in here. That's just the way it is. And I thought maybe I could do a few parts of this holiday quite far into the future, but that's up to you guys. Depends how interested you are. I did something like this on FM15. I just did one video based on FIFA World Super League last year. But if you want me to do more, then let me know. I'm just going to holiday 1 year in this video. So, you know, leave a like if you want me to do a part 2, maybe more parts than that as well. Go as far into the future as you like. As long as you find it interesting, I'll keep going. Yeah, so let's go to the bottom, and then I will holiday 1 year into the future. We do have a FIFA World League Cup 2, which is basically the FA Cup. There's the FIFA World League Lower League Cup, which is for bottom divisions. You've got the Community Shield, and lastly the FIFA World League Capital One Cup. It's a bit of a mouthful, that. So let's holiday to the end of the 2014-15 season and see who has won the World Premier League. So here we go. Chelsea have won the first ever FIFA World Premier League. 4 points ahead of Man City, and Man United were third, so the English teams really dominated. Bayern Munich fourth and Liverpool in fifth. Juventus, Barcelona and Real Madrid all quite low down there. You'd probably expect Barcelona and Real Madrid to be up with it in the top sort of 4-5 teams, but 7th and 9th for them. Inter Milan, Porto and Corinthians going down. Benfica just surviving. Aguero top scorer, Lewandowski and Llorente just behind him with 24 goals. Cristiano Ronaldo only scored 22 and Lionel Messi got even less, but he did get the highest average rating. Most man of the matches for Mats Hummels, and Hamsik with the most assists. We see Jurgen Klopp leave Dortmund, Guardiola left Bayern Munich, Mancini left Inter. Some really interesting manager movements going on as well in this. So it's going to be great to see what goes on in the future as we holiday through the years. If you're interested, let me know in the comment section below, and leave a like if you want me to do more parts. These are the biggest transfers. Liverpool signed Asamoah from Juventus for 26.5 million. We saw Juventus sign De Bruyne as well. Some really good transfers there. Obviously some players will be coming from lower down teams now, lower down divisions, up to this top division, because there will be some big teams in sort of the Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, etc. Let's have a look at the Chelsea squad and see how they got on and why they were champions. Top scorer Diego Costa, Cuadrado second and Hazard with 12 goals. So not a huge number of goals there to win the league. Top average rating was for Hazard. Obviously there's no European competitions anymore, no Champions League, that sort of thing. We've got the cup competitions, which we will have a look at the end. Chelsea spent a lot of money to help them win this title, 62.25 million. It's going to be a lot of money flying about, I reckon. It's going to be so interesting to see what actually happens. Now, in this first part, I'm just going to concentrate on the top 2 divisions. But in future parts, we will go down gradually. But I thought I'd keep this first part as short as possible, just to introduce the series, and then over time the videos will be a bit longer as we look at other divisions, and probably do 2 or 3 seasons every episode, before maybe later on, if we get that far, doing 5 season updates, 10 season updates, where I just holiday to the end of that period and see who's gone up and down by looking at the history, which we can't see at the moment. Obviously Leicester won the last one because this used to be the Championship. Leverkusen and Fiorentina went up from Division 1 automatically. Now there's a playoff system for promotion and relegation. Unfortunately, there seems to be a problem with this. I can't see who won the final, but I can confirm I've actually holidayed a year ahead just to check. Lyon actually won the playoff final. They're going to be in the Premier League next season. Oh, we've gone back again. So if we look at the league table, Hamburg, Botafogo, and then if we look at the relegation playoff, International beat Santos. The Santos were the team that were relegated to Division 2. Top scorer, Kiesling. Steve Melbronk with the most assists. Lewis Holtby with the most man of the matches. So I'm going to just quickly whiz down to the cups, and we will end it there. Let's go up this way actually. We will look at the other leagues next episode, so you can see who won, who got promoted and relegated this season in the next part, which I will holiday 2 seasons into the future. So we do 2 season updates in part 2. But in terms of the cups, the FIFA World League Capital One Cup was won by Liverpool on extra time against Man United in the final. Wrong way. The Community Shield was won by Man City 3-1 against Arsenal. The FIFA World Lower League Cup was won by Millwall on penalties against Videoton. What a name. And then the FIFA World League Cup was won by Man United 3-2 against Espanyol. And there we go. So I hope you find this series interesting. Please download the database if you want to have a go at playing on this. I'm sure it'll be great fun. It's probably a bit chaotic as well. There'll be a few problems you encounter. It took a bit of time for me to actually make it work, but I eventually made it work. But yeah, check out this guy's database. He's put a lot of hard work into it, I guess, to make this. Must have taken forever. If I had the time, I'd have made my own one, but I've cheated, I've done this. But I hope you guys find it interesting nonetheless. And I hope you want a part 2, so let me know. And perhaps I'll see you in part 2. See you guys.